to the John and Ant Show. John here.
This is Ant.
That's what Raw felt like last night.
Well, some of it.
Some of it.
Some of it. As in, it was an okay Raw. Matches were pretty good. Two in particular.
Which
featured the same person, but...
Oh, of course. I only caught, the first two matches, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll start off with, I saw the beginning of Raw, and once again, what is this, a soap opera again? Last Monday on Monday Night Raw, this happened with Cena. Will Cena get his love? Find out next week on Raw. It's getting ridiculous.
As stupid as it is, it's unfortunate that it seems like we're going to have to get used to that.
It's ridiculous. It's not a soap opera. If you want to watch soap operas, tune
in.
It is. Tune in to Channel 4 at 1 o'clock, Days of Our Lives. That's a soap opera for all you people. My grandma watches it, so I'm used to it.
Mm-hmm. But see, that's the problem, though. See, Raw, WWE has... It is a soap opera. That's exactly what it is.
But it shouldn't be.
Well, that's the best way to describe it these days, with storylines and stuff.
I know, but we are live from Connecticut, yay! And out comes Stephanie McMahon, for some odd, mysterious reason. And what did I tell you? They're going to get the family involved somehow, some way. And she says, Triple H shouldn't be involved wrestling anymore, supposed to wrestle Curtis Axel, but she says he's not going to wrestle Curtis Axel, and blah blah blah, more of this and more of that. And then Vince comes out. Vince says he's happy to see the fans and asks the fans not to boo Stephanie, and more of this and more of that. And Vince says this is a family entertainment sport, not a blood sport. More boos. Vince brings up the fans chanting one more time. According to what on SmackDown, they chanted one more time when they would put Kofi through the tables.
No, see, I'm going to have to go back and watch that because I don't know if they edited that out or if that was actually on SmackDown or not.
If it was, good job, Ryback. You listened and put Kofi out of action. Good, Ryback, for once.
His elbow was already in bad shape, so...
Damn.
Either way, though, it was interesting to see how quickly Stephanie McMahon and Vince McMahon got the crowd to turn on them.
Oh, of course. Oh, it's very easy. It's very easy.
Well, I mean, all they had to do is say, Triple H can't wrestle tonight, don't be selfish, things like that.
Something's gonna... I heard something during the Shield versus Orton, Kane, and Daniel Bryan match. It's very interesting. Well, the Shield comes out, and if you had the app, the McMahon just left the ring, nothing happened.
Right.
During the match, it all went very well. I believe when it was Kane and Rollins in the ring, all of a sudden you can hear 30 seconds. Now I'm like, what 30 seconds? What's going to happen? And I'm like, alright, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, so on and so forth. And 30 seconds later, we went to commercial. So someone made a production F-up.
Yeah,
because you can hear it. You can hear 30 seconds very clearly. If you go back and watch it, it happens when I think Rollins is on the ground, or both Kane and Rollins are on the floor, and you can actually hear it. Oops on WWE's part. Hope it's on Botchamania, because you could clearly hear it.
Well, it would be on Everyone Talks Too Much.
Yeah,
but not a huge deal. I mean, because everyone knows it's a TV show.
No, I know, but
it's not as bad as hearing a spot being called out. You know what I mean? But still, yeah, it's not often that you
I'm
do
gonna
hear
punch you next, and you're gonna punch me. I hope no one heard that. But something like that. A great back and forth match. Daniel Bryan, let me tell you, for all the kids that either listen to the show or not, I'm sorry. Daniel Bryan is more over than any wrestler in this company right now. I don't care what anyone says. Randy Orton, eat it. Sheamus, eat it. Kane, eat it. Triple H, eat it.
I don't understand why you bring up Kane. Because Kane's not, he's not a main eventer. He's not trying to get over. He's a legend.
No, I'm just saying. If they came out,
same thing with although Triple H, I don't know here, because Connecticut was behind him a lot.
Well, of course, it's Connecticut, his hometown. But he's more over than anybody in the company right now. I don't care what anyone says. I'm saying if Kane came out first, then Daniel Bryan. That's all I'm saying. That's the only reason why I threw Kane in there. I think he's more.
Well, Kane's not trying to be pushed by the WWE.
No,
if you're going to look at people who the WWE is trying to push, it would be... Well, John Cena's already over. But Randy Orton and Sheamus, the constant coming out, despite the fact that they don't get huge reactions.
That whole arena was chanting yes, and I swear to you, it was like a Randy Orton reaction. Because when he comes out, he gets a big pop as well. But I felt that Daniel Bryan is over right now. You have to give him the title as soon as possible before this. It's gonna keep going until he gets the title.
What almost scares me though is that being over doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna give you the title.
Oh, of course.
I mean, Zack Ryder is over. Obviously, I'm not comparing in-ring talent because Daniel Bryan is miles ahead of him, but still, Daniel Bryan was over and he was just destroyed. He's still in the company. I mean, for goodness sakes, I don't know if you saw the promos for the Long Island Raw that's coming up.
I've been seeing them on and off.
They show clips, little highlights, and they show. I'm wondering, okay, well, obviously they have to show Zack Ryder if it's going to be on Long Island. That's his hometown, right? So they do show a clip, a short one, of him drop kicking somebody. The very next clip is him, I think, getting the neutralizer. Okay, well, there's Zack Ryder's.
Yep.
There's a hype for Zack Ryder returning to his hometown.
Yeah, right.
Oh, but I just really hope that that's not the case with Daniel Bryan. I really hope that they understand the talent they have.
Oh, they know they have it. They just have to set up where he can win the title. That's all. Mm-hmm. Of course, he's not gonna job to Cena because jobbing to Cena. Well, Cena's not gonna job out to him because Cena might have a heart attack, and he might cry a river. So obviously, he's not gonna job out to Cena. It's gonna be more like either a Ryback or more of a powerhouse than, you get your typical little guy beats the big guy for the title, and that's how it should be. If they're gonna go that direction, make Ryback win.
No, I don't see Ryback winning though. That's the problem. Yeah, and it doesn't seem like Bryan's going heel because he's just the fans are still behind him. Nope. He's not telling the fans to go screw themselves or anything. Just a few promos there where he has gotten to the point where he's delusional to the point where he thinks people are saying that he's the weak link.
Yes.
Saying that to Randy Orton and Kane, and then them trying to convince him otherwise. To no avail. He still thinks that, and so far I like where this is going, but at this point, again, it can head the wrong way. But
of course,
we did not mention. It was funny when the Shield showed up while the McMahons were in the ring, though. That was pretty funny.
It was.
Because the notion of them attacking McMahon and Stephanie.
That's what I thought was going to happen. I was like, ooh, yay, it's going to happen. And I was like,
no, it was just...
Commercial.
Yeah.
How many times did they plug the app at all last night?
Not as much as they used to.
Good, they're listening.
What did they... Let's see. One of the things... I guess they must have heard the internet making fun of it, because it was just ridiculous.
It was.
I know they know about the Wrestling Memes Facebook page.
Really?
They know that. No, they didn't plug the app that much this time. All they did was, like I said, they just went along with the show. At least I didn't see much plugs for the app.
That is true. They've been plugging the app, get the app. But it's just a great back and forth match. Bryan was tremendous in the match. So was Rollins. Let me tell you, Rollins can actually get his leg up high. That kick to Kane's head? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. So you saw the match, right?
I saw the match. No, this is one of the matches I wanted to see because I heard once I went to Lords of Pain and I was just scrolling down and I'm like, ooh, the Shield versus Randy Orton, Kane and Daniel Bryan. And I'm like, okay, winners of the Shield, but I still want to watch the match, and all in all, a very good match. They're 6. It's like you put Daniel Bryan with anybody right now, and he'll make a good match out of it. Same thing with the Shield. Mm-hmm. Orton, I didn't really think did anything much in the match. I mean, he did his typical.
He's there for the RKO's.
Yeah, that's it.
Quick.
I mean, to be honest, Daniel Bryan was much more in the match than anybody else in the match. You know what I mean?
Was he? Well, he certainly did most of the match.
Randy Orton made the hot tag. Daniel Bryan started off. Kane was in there for a few minutes. Then Daniel Bryan was
in there for a while. And then Randy Orton was there in for a while. No, they were all in there for a while. Yeah, because Kane got in there first. Took some punishment. Then Randy Orton got in there. He took some punishment. And then Daniel Bryan came in,
hot tag,
and then eventually got pinned.
For some odd reason, I thought it saw Danny Bryan a little bit more than everyone else.
No, he was doing a little bit more than anyone else.
As he was flying around the ring, doing his normal thing and stuff like that, which I like and love. And I like that he has more charisma now, all of a sudden. Like I said, just they have to give him a title. It has to be a title now before this dies out. Because you have, right now, everything's on his shoulders right now.
Right.
And he can continue to do this throughout weeks. I don't know what they're going to do more with Dick Kane and Daniel Bryan, because it looks like when we get to the next match, but before that, they have a backstage argument saying Bryan's the weakest link. It's kind of funny that Orton's apologizing, Bryan's still blaming Orton and stuff like that, so I love it.
Little botch there with the double suplex. Did you see it?
Yes, I blame all that on Kane, because he can't lift and carry anymore.
Because you know what? Kane's done that.
Kane's old.
Day in and day out, he's done that all the time, and you can tell it was on Seth Rollins because Dean Ambrose was going up just fine.
On the contrary, it's all Kane.
How is it all Kane if the other half was going up just fine with no problems and Seth Rollins twisted?
Because Kane did something wrong.
How did Kane do something wrong if he's doing the exact same thing to the two guys? He's doing the exact same things to the same two guys. Both about the same size. Ambrose is going up fine. He always does it with no problem.
Aw, he screwed up. Poor big guy.
You are unbelievable. You need to put your preferences aside and understand that was Seth Rollins. It was on Seth Rollins. No, you shouldn't love it because people are listening to you and you're discrediting yourself.
I'm not discrediting myself. There are some Kane haters.
But it's not about being a Kane hater. It's about understanding how these things work.
Yes,
and if Dean Ambrose is going up just fine, and Seth Rollins isn't, it's obvious. And Seth Rollins probably, I'm sure, weighs less than Dean Ambrose anyway. So obviously there was some part on him that it was a missed time. So Kane and Dean Ambrose got it. Seth Rollins didn't. It's fine. It's a rookie mistake. There's no problem with it.
It's Kane's mistake.
I don't even know anymore. You're an idiot. You really are.
I love it.
You've shown your true colors now.
Wait, Nick. You know what though?
I've seen Kane botches.
I can bash on Fan Dumbo.
I don't know who that is.
I can't bash on Kane.
I don't know who Fan Dumbo is.
I know who Fan Dumbo is.
It's like some imaginary wrestler that you're talking about.
Well, he's got big ears as well, but.
I don't know who Fan Dumbo is.
Yeah, I know who Fan Dumbo is. He's that person who can't dance, who's Johnny Curtis, that likes skateboarding. If you guys want to know, go to
Johnny Curtis is a different guy.
Oh no, Johnny Curtis is Fandango.
No, he's not.
Johnny Curtis equals Fandango.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Of course.
Apparently you don't know what botches work, but...
I know how botches work. No, it takes two persons to do a move, and obviously Kane screwed up.
You really didn't see the match.
I saw the match.
You didn't. If you think that was Kane, then you obviously didn't see the match.
Kane, big red dummy.
Kane, big red veteran who hardly ever botches because he's a vet. He knows what he's doing. Seth Rollins hasn't been in the company for a year. It's okay. It's no problem. Slight botch. It's fine.
I hope Seth Rollins slapped him in the face.
That's why he was pounding the mat. Because he knew he screwed up.
Okay. And
there you go.
Oh well. Still blame it on Kane.
You can blame it on Kane all you want. It's like saying, I blame Pearl Harbor on the Australians. It doesn't make it true, so...
I thought the Australians bought...
You would think that.
Just kidding. So yeah, Kane sucks.
Okay, we're not going to move on with that. I'm not going to move on from this until you
Are you kidding
admit
me?
that. No, I'm not going to move on from that.
What do you mean we're not moving on from
We're
that?
not moving on until you acknowledge the fact.
Yeah, Kane sucks.
You saw it. You saw the match. You're letting everything get ahead of you. You
No,
always let your favorite wrestlers cloud your judgment, and you can never have you're just like King of the Smarks.
Kane is.
I said it. You're just like King of the Smarks. You will look at somebody you can't stand and someone you like, and if the person you like effed up, you will put it on the person.
But it's perfect. He did a perfect F up. That was all Kane's fault.
No, it was. Oh my goodness. So Seth Rollins effed up.
Yeah, right.
That's what it was.
We see Triple H arriving backstage, and he doesn't look happy at all. And
all I was saying, I wasn't even calling it an F up. I was just saying a slight botch. It's fine. He's a rookie. It's okay.
Maybe if Kane was a little stronger,
Kane has done it to everybody. Kane has done a double suplex to everybody. His entire career, he still does it.
Saved the spot by
He's done it to the primetime players. Okay,
Yeah,
Titus O'Neil weighs more than Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
Are we done? Can we move on?
So, well, no, we can't.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt when I knew you were gonna do this. I knew you'd pin it on Kane.
Oh, you knew I was gonna do this?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not my fault. Kane sucks.
Although I thought you'd be professional since you want to go professional, but apparently that's not gonna happen. So.
Oh, Seth Rollins. Okay, fine. It's Seth Rollins' fault. Okay, happy. Kane still sucks. Next question.
He's still one of the greatest veterans. Everybody works with him.
Tartar sauce.
He's one of the safest workers. So.
Blah.
Yeah.
Nah,
if blah means you're right, then I accept
Shane McMahon threw him in the pit like that dumpster that was like full of fire?
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that fire just was real and it was bad. It was a bad botch or something, and Kane just got set on fire for no reason.
See, like I said, Kane's a safe worker.
Man, Kane sucks.
And he's great at what he does.
And he sucks.
He's great at what he does.
He sucks.
He sucks as much as Shawn Michaels does.
You take that back.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go around. Let's go around.
Well, at least Kane never lost his smile.
You know, it works for storyline, okay?
And
you know what? Kane lost his mask.
That's my smile.
You know what? Kane lost his mask, and he was big. He was like a biss. That's why he never took off his mask. He's big, goofy, and ugly. Boom.
Since when does ugly matter?
Well, think about it. You had HBK, the girls.
If Daniel Bryan looks like a goat, you know should that hold him back?
Boy, he's nailing one of those Bella twins. That's all I know.
Should I? Does that matter? So what? The Miz is nailing well, probably not even nailing Maurice, but I mean Triple H's giant nose. I mean, since when do looks matter?
Well, Triple H doesn't have a giant nose. It's like big. It's like Doug Funny big.
Okay. He doesn't have a giant nose. You heard it here first. The first person in the world who doesn't think Triple H has a giant nose.
He's got a Doug Funny nose. It's not that big. It's like a honker.
What was the next match?
It's a honker.
You know that means it's big, right?
He's got a big nose, but I'm not saying it's gigantic. Everyone says it's gigantic. It's just big.
Have you seen it in person?
Have I seen it in person? No, he was not at Access.
So?
Have you seen him in person?
Match? Yeah, I have actually.
Where?
House show.
Oh, lame.
So.
That was like 10 years ago.
Nose size doesn't fluctuate.
I love this show. I love torturing it, man. It's fun.
You're not torturing me.
Yes, I am.
How are you torturing me?
Because The Miz is the greatest wrestler in the company.
You can say that all you want, but people are going to be listening and saying, like, wow, that John character.
But they know I'm joking.
Or
you think Fandango actually has talent?
He does.
No, he doesn't.
He does. That's why he's in the company.
Oh, God. I bet he was better off as Johnny Curtis.
I don't know who Johnny Curtis is.
I know who that guy is.
Oh, yeah, he was in NXT. He's never been on Raw.
Oh, he's still a creeper. Interesting that Stephanie did call him by his first name, Paul, if you guys did not hear.
What's that?
Stephanie called
Triple
H Paul.
We've seen that.
It was very interesting. Interesting promo, pretty much saying Triple H is not allowed to wrestle. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next to the Usos versus Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. Looks like the Usos are being repackaged. Their stupid Samoan dance with their stupid Samoan...
Well, actually, they've been doing the dance for a long time.
Have they?
Yeah.
That's why they get the botch and they get the...
They've been doing the dance for a long time.
But they got the jobber entrance, so we don't get to see it.
No, they've been doing it for a long time on Main Event.
Oh, Main Event, that's why.
Well, no, Main Event is probably the best show.
No, that's fine. I'm not saying, but that's why, we don't get to see it on Raw, because it's on Main Event. Usos win. I guess the primetime players are done.
It was nice to actually see a real tag team match, featuring two real tag teams.
Can we say this is it for the primetime players?
Well, they're still around. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they've lost before, but...
Ever since Titus's F-bomb, it's been pretty much downhill for them.
Well, wasn't that just last week?
It was like 2 weeks ago. He said mother effer, if everyone remembers, and yeah.
I remember if it was last... I feel like it was last week.
I thought it was like 2-3 weeks ago.
It wasn't that long ago, though.
But if it wasn't that long ago,
it's hard
but
to say
they've been losing left and right, so...
That's been happening a long time now. Ever since Team Hell No beat them.
Next we get, once again, for the 170th time on Raw, Del Rio versus Big E Butt Cheeks. What are Alberto Del Rio? What is this, back and forth? You win one week, I win this week. You win on SmackDown, you win on Main Event, you win on Superstars.
I feel like they're just stalling.
They are. It's ridiculous.
Because Ziggler's out. And they have nothing to do right now, so...
I'm like, it's getting boring. It's like
Match wasn't too bad, but man, we got the butt cheeks up close and personal this time.
Told you they're gonna be like. Imagine if it was 3D and you just see the butt cheeks on TV. And you put on those 3D glasses, it's just big butt cheeks in your face. Wouldn't you like to see that on 3D, Ant-Man?
Yeah, HD is bad enough.
HD is bad. I like HD. It's not bad. Next we got Sheamus is shown walking backstage. Next we got Sheamus versus Cody Rhodes. What are the chances Cody Rhodes wins this match?
0.
Oh. Give me a percent at least. You didn't say 0, you jerk.
0. We all know why Cody Rhodes is there, and Damian Sandow is on commentary.
How was he on commentary?
Just trying to taking credit away from Sheamus, things like that. Not much, but he wasn't as funny as I'd hoped.
Yeah, right. Sheamus is the winner. Like I said, poor Cody. After the match, Sheamus goes to where Sandow is. They have words. Sheamus wants a handshake, but Sandow slaps his hand away, and Sheamus takes Sandow with the right hand, and he goes down. Oh, lame. What a stupid feud that is. We see Triple H leaving the arena and talking to Stephanie about Vince getting in his face. Triple H says he's leaving, so he doesn't have to whip their kid's grandfather on TV. He tells her to inform Vince on next week on Raw that he would be facing Axel. We see what happened to Kofi on SmackDown, and Cole says Kofi will be out of action for a couple of months. Yay! Sound the horn, toot the horns, fire the fireworks. Kofi out of action. Thank God.
Yeah, it's gonna go quick, right?
Well, it's better. It's like seeing The Miz not on TV.
No, it's not like that.
Yes, it is.
It's not at all.
A lot of people think it.
It's not at all like that.
Kofi
can at least go in the ring.
Oh, he can. That's fine and dandy, but
meanwhile, The Miz can't even put on a figure 4 leg lock.
You know, I want to see Kofi put on a figure 4 and we'll talk.
He probably does better.
We'll see. Just have a figure 4 match, The Miz versus Kofi Kingston. See who wins that.
Miz probably still loses.
Next, we got Bryan is walking around upset backstage. He's kicking over stuff, and Ryback appears. God, yeah, I hate you, Ryback, so much. I wish you tear.
Is this the backstage segment?
Yeah, Ryback says his throw up is bigger than. Ew! Why would you talk about your throw up? That's disgusting.
It's
you
okay.
Freak. Oh, God, you like puke? You're disgusting, Ryback. Ugh. Bryan says he's not afraid of Ryback. Ryback tells him to prove it and challenge him to a match tonight. Bryan tells Ryback he underestimates him and see what happens. Ryback calls him the weakest link and says after the match he will be the missing link. As for you, Ryback, Daniel Bryan carried all that match. You have no talent, you piece of crap. Ryback, hope you tear your ACL, MCL, concussion, brain damage. I hate your gimmick. I hate you. I hate all of you. You're just a replica of Bill Goldberg, you piece of crap. I had to get that out. That's
okay.
been,
Well, did you have to get it out? Because, I mean, you've been saying that every day.
I know, but I kind of just want to get it in WWE's head. Could they make him more? It's ridiculous. We get it. We get the Ryback rules. We get it. I hope that, all the shirts that are made get burnt in the factory. And the factory that makes them, blows up.
What, the shirt?
Yeah.
The shirt is funny. I like the shirt.
I hate the shirt. It's so stupid.
It's pretty funny.
That's like putting John Cena rules on a t-shirt.
Well, he does.
That's like saying putting Johnny Curtis rules on a t-shirt.
Well, that's weird because he's not in NXT anymore.
I hate you right now. I hate you so much. Next we get Vince McMahon walks into Paul Heyman and Curtis Axel. Vince says Curtis has a big future ahead of him. Vince says he won't be seeing the Triple H match tonight or next week. Vince says Curtis will be in action tonight against John Cena in a no DQ match. Vince wishes Axel the best of luck and they walk off. Next we get Fandango versus the Great Khali. Why?
Let's see. There was a reason. I don't know. They faced before. It usually ends up the same way. Amazing entrance. We got the light bright that Michael Cole was talking about. Funny thing here.
Did you have that when you were a kid? Light bright.
I did. Funny thing. Natalia was out with the Great Khali and Hornswoggle as if last week never happened. You remember what happened last week, right?
What happened last week?
Lost in her hometown.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bullied around by the Bella Twins and then crying.
Yep. Like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened. So it's like the WWE went out of their way just to throw that in there for her hometown. Classy WWE. Stay classy.
Some odd reason this match, I guess.
Creative team just can't seem to get anything for Natalya except when she's in her hometown. So.
Yes, and they sing happy birthday to her. That's it.
Go figure.
I guess this match never gets started, or.
No, it does. But kind of strange how this match ends. Does it say no contest or what?
No, it says nothing. It just goes to Miz versus Wade Barrett.
Okay, see, here's what happened. Fandango did start to wrestle the Great Khali. Started to walk away up the ramp. Miz showed up, though, saying, "Oh, no, you get back in the ring." I think Miz still thinks he's the ref or something. But as he's doing that, Barrett walks out, gets his finisher ready, and just nails the Miz. I was thrilled to see that.
Good.
And then we get they go, oh, Miz might not be able to compete. Well, before this, actually, they showed some crappy commercial. The first few seconds was a turd. And then it was, they showed a picture of Kane, Daniel Bryan, and Randy Orton. And just something called Turd TV is going to be on SmackDown this coming week.
Oh, that's what you're
Well, what I think
about.
is going to happen is that a piece of turd, which people keep referring to as The Miz, is going to host a show and get to the bottom of the Kane, Daniel Bryan,
Oh, I know that
Randy
Turd
Orton thing.
TV. I've heard of it.
Yeah, so have I. It really stinks.
Does it?
But yeah, then all of a sudden we got Wade Barrett wrestling a piece of turd. Poor Wade Barrett. I mean, for him to... He's the Intercontinental Champion.
I know.
He shouldn't be doing this.
It's terrible.
So he's wrestling The Miz. Then Fandango's music starts to play. He comes out, dances on the top. And Wade Barrett is distracted. Miz gets the figure 4 on. And Wade Barrett taps.
Poor Wade Barrett.
And they both look at Fandango. Looks like payback.
Triple
I'm just
threat.
assuming it will be a triple threat between the three of them. So
Next, we get the contract signing of Jericho and CM Punk, but it's Paul Heyman that comes out.
yeah, interesting that they had an earlier graphic. They had Jericho and CM Punk, but later on changed it to Jericho and
Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Seems like an okay promo.
Between Paul Heyman and...
Yeah.
No, it was really good.
Really good.
It was really good. Jericho is definitely over. He's another one who got a phenomenal reaction there in Connecticut.
That's how the promo was on
Paul
YouTube.
Heyman saying... I'm sorry?
I'll watch the promo on YouTube.
Paul Heyman saying that, payback's in Chicago where CM Punk can do no wrong.
Of course. CM Punk's a god in Chicago.
Yeah, that's pretty pathetic.
Why is that pathetic?
We all know how straight edge Chicago people are, so...
He's still... It's like... It's going...
Obama's from Chicago, too.
Obama...
Well,
Who?
currently.
Who?
So,
Our president? Black.
Well, you're not... Yeah, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're both from the same place.
You know who's also from
Nice.
Chicago? The Chicago Bears team. They're from Chicago. You know who's also from Chicago? The Cubs.
Where's that?
But they stink. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think CM Punk's more over than the Chicago Cubs right now.
Well, the Cubs never win. It's not that hard. But, Jericho basically said he doesn't care. He did a whole thing with, oh no, not Chicago, maybe we should have it here, or Madison Square Garden, or all that stuff.
They weren't in Madison Square. What is he talking about?
He
Was he
said,
drunk?
or Madison Square
Oh.
Garden.
I was gonna say,
But
what is Jericho
basically,
drunk during that promo?
Heyman was trying to say, trying to get Jericho not to sign. Then Jericho called Heyman's bluff, signed anyway. That was about it.
Interesting.
It was a good promo. And then he said, I know where you could stick this contract. So it puts it in Paul Heyman's pants.
Oh,
Paul
nice.
Heyman has this nice look on his face. It was a good segment.
Okay.
I liked it. Jericho and Paul Heyman, two guys great on the mic. Work well together. It's much better than Triple H and Paul Heyman. I'll tell you that much.
Next we got the Bella Twins and AJ Lee versus Caitlyn Cameron and Naomi. Let me tell you about the Bella Twins. Obviously they're a new reality TV, whatever. What is it called? Divas Reality or something like that.
Something like that. Did it air already?
No, it's gonna air in July.
Oh.
Interesting note while I was looking at the preview of it. The Bella Twins, I guess, are in bed or something, and one of the comments from the Bella Twins, one of the Bellas is, oh, someone needs a boob job, and I'm like, oh my god, that's funny. So.
Did you catch which one of them said it?
Not sure.
Alright.
Not sure. But yeah, it looks interesting because I want to watch it just because of the Daniel Bryan relationship and Cena relationship and stuff like that. It looks, like I said, it looks interesting. It may work, it may not work, you know.
Right.
Oh, and AJ Lee for Caitlyn, Cameron, Naomi. Caitlyn, Cameron, Naomi win. Was it your typical 1, 2, 3 Divas match?
No. It actually went a little. It went a good amount of time for a Divas match. Cameron was rarely in there. I think all she did was an arm drag and then tag out to Naomi.
I believe she's actually injured.
Is she? Well, she's not that good in the ring anyway, so.
I believe she is injured.
And I can tell that's why, because now it makes sense, because Naomi was actually the one taking the punishment from the heels. Usually that's Cameron, and she's screaming like she's getting...
She raped.
Yeah, but no, they didn't put her in. Caitlyn won by spearing one of the Bella Twins because AJ refused to tag in. Basically the reverse of what happened a couple weeks ago when the Bella Twins didn't tag in. So that was about it.
Gotcha. Next we get that Ryback thing versus the greatest wrestler in the world, Daniel Bryan.
You mean the Ryback?
That guy he faced. I don't know who he is. Daniel Bryan carried most of the match. Ryback just did his normal bullying and stuff. Piece of crap he is. Put Daniel Bryan through a table for no reason because he can't wrestle. He has no talent. He's a piece of crap. He's jealous over Daniel Bryan that he has more talent. Daniel Bryan has more talent on his right pinky than Ryback does. Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know if Ryback's jealous because right now he's in the title picture.
Oh, trust me, he's jealous.
He's in the title picture.
He'd wish he's Daniel Bryan right now.
He's in the title picture.
And
that's
big.
When was the last time Daniel Bryan was in the title?
Wait. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. In 14 days at 11 p.m., we will have this ceremony of Ryback's burial.
Well, you said that last time.
This is official now. This is official.
Okay.
We will have the rest in peace Ryback. When he goes to the hospital, the ambulance will make a left turn to the cemetery and just bury him there.
Okay. All right. Again, as much as I like Daniel Bryan, that doesn't mean he's going to be in the title picture.
Well, I just want someone else for the title. What's after Ryback? Who?
They'll probably just rehash something.
Who? You sound like an owl. Who?
Yeah, you do.
Who? I mean, come on, you can't. Not Curtis Axel. Who's he?
Oh, well. See, he owns 2 victories over John Cena, though.
But they don't count. Do you really want to count those as victories?
John Cena versus Curtis Axel. Next feud.
Good God, if that happens. No DQ match. This is where I get to my shoot on WWE once again. No DQ, right? What's no DQ, man? Explain to the people what no DQ is.
No DQ. You can't get disqualified. So anything
goes.
Else? Anything goes.
Around the arena, right?
Anything goes. Yeah, anything goes.
So I can take you to the back.
And I believe that the only way to win are submission and pinfall.
Correct. I believe I can take you outside the ring and beat the crap out of you. Take you whatever you want to call it. The
concession stand.
Thank you. Couldn't say it because I'm a little bit annoyed. I can beat you up there. I can take you to the.
Well, you can't beat me up. That's the problem. But yeah, wrestling matches. 2 wrestlers can go wherever they want to.
You piece of crap! I can beat you up.
No, you can't.
You're a bully.
But that's why you can't.
I'm saying wrestling rise, you jerk.
So either way.
Why would I beat you up anyway?
Well, you can't. It doesn't matter.
You are a piece of work.
I know I am. But either way, you're right. I mean,
you're like Ryback, a bully.
Oh, nice. No, but what I was saying before was I got to go back and watch No DQ's match because I got to see if they've ever done this before. If they've ever just said, oh hey, let's count the guy out.
Yeah, right.
In a no DQ match. I feel like maybe they have done it before.
It's no DQ. Anything goes.
No, I know you're right. You're absolutely right.
Are you kidding me?
But I'm just saying I don't know if they've done it before.
This is pathetic. WWE, shape up, because that's a TNA move. TNA has done this before, and it's embarrassing. You took a TNA, what'd you watch TNA that night and go, this is brilliant, we're going to take this idea from TNA, have a no DQ match.
Or WCW.
WCW.
WCW has also done stuff like that.
They've done stuff like that as well.
Like the, what was the one we were laughing about? The first blood match that ended in pinfall?
Yes!
Because Ric Flair started bleeding?
Yes. Man, I don't understand WCW. Still, that was still good until like 2000 and 2001. It kind of 1999 to 2000. It sucked. Yeah.
Ric Flair? I mean, you mean the WCW?
WCW.
I thought those were its best years.
Stop it. But yeah, winner by count out, Kurt Axel. Can you explain to me why there was a count out? If WWE could text me, write me an email or something on their explanations, or go to the explain it on the app.
I'm gonna be honest. I knew it would end in count out the moment I saw the ref counting the first time.
I've never heard of that before. It's like no DQ match. Okay, I'm gonna take the guy. I guess I'm gonna bring.
Wait, did we get into how Ryback showed up?
Yeah, we did.
About him attacking Danny Bryan?
Yeah.
And then Cena showing up to save Danny Bryan?
Oh, we didn't see that. We didn't say that, but
yeah, Danny Bryan came. Cena came out to. He had a standoff with Ryback because Ryback was going to put him through another table.
Technically, Danny Bryan won by DQ.
Yeah, but it's one of those victory and defeat things.
He still won. It counts. He beat the #1 contender.
Danny Bryan ended both matches on the floor on his back.
Still beat Danny Bryan. I mean,
if you
still
want
beat
to count it
Ryback.
that way, fine. I mean, that's the only way they could not bury Daniel Bryan, but still.
But it's not my fault Ryback had to be a big baby and see that he was facing the greatest wrestler in the company right now and get all jealous because he can't be that right now.
Well, he's in the main event picture. Why would he be jealous?
Trust me. He's jealous. He wished he had the talent like Daniel Bryan.
Alright, well, either way, he was going to put Daniel Bryan through another table.
See, that's just being a bully.
But John Cena came out. He was being a star.
Good.
Saved Daniel Bryan, and then Curtis Axel came out immediately afterwards.
By the way.
For the match. And that's too bad, because in a Raw where Daniel Bryan had 2 matches, that was the last you heard of him for the night.
Of course, he also had that nasty cut on his, I think, left arm.
I think it was, yeah. That's what Cena was pointing to.
See, that's a freaking Ryback, you big baby. You have to hurt someone for no reason. You're just a piece of crap. You know what?
Oh, no. Maybe he'll have to have the same surgery Kofi has.
Don't say that.
Oh, no. What if that happens?
That.
Okay. Well, either way, Ryback never used the table that he put out on the barricade, and I said, oh, that's going to be used during the match.
And you're right.
And when Ryback left, everybody knew he was going to come back.
Of course.
And for the record, I'm tired of Ryback coming out in the ambulance match because I keep thinking
Scott Steiner!
Scott Steiner's coming back.
That way, it's almost a lookalike of Scott Steiner.
No, how dare you.
Just add the metal chain to his head. Maybe put the metal chain links on his, It's a total replica of Scott Steiner. But we know Ryback's a piece of crap, and like I said, if I was running a bully campaign, I wouldn't want him to be my bully. He would be, he's... I want the bullies to, like, pick on people and stuff like that. He just grabs people and beats them up for no reason. I don't want that kind of bully. I want, like, the fun bully who picks on people and stuff like that and throws stuff at them.
No, but he doesn't...
Like that.
He doesn't waste time, though. He goes right to the main part of bullying.
No, you shouldn't go to the main... You have to build it up.
He doesn't need build up. What, like his heel turn? Like that got so much
build up?
What
heel turn? Yeah, what build up? Oh, God, I hate you, WWE. I hate Ryback. Hate all of Ryback. Like I said, I wish he tears his ACL at one point just to get him off TV, bring him back as Skip Sheffield. What'll do? I'd rather see that than this freaking freak of nature right now. He's just a big bully, a big jerk who injures people for no reason. Hence Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan. Thanks, Ryback. Well, thank you for one thing, but on a sad note of Daniel Bryan, I would have healed that. I would have been right there for him. I would have been patching it up, telling him you're good to go and stuff like that. He doesn't deserve to get hurt right now.
Right.
Especially for some piece of crap like Ryback. I mean, come on.
Well, I don't have anything against Ryback, but...
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Injured Kofi!
Kofi's not, like, one of my favorites.
But still, he injured Kofi.
But he was hurt before that, though.
I hate Kofi, but still, what a big jerk he is.
Alright. I mean, I don't hate Ryback.
Hate the Ryback. I'm gonna start I hate Ryback.
Oh, but here's another revolution.
And I hate Ryback Revolution. Burial, June 16th. Revolution.
I hate Ryback Revolution.
I did say I hate Ryback Revolution.
I know.
Okay. June 16th at 11 o'clock, it shall start. Like I said, the ambulance will take a right turn to the cemetery, and we'll bury Ryback on the spot. We will have cameras and all that set up ready to go. We'll be filming at 11:30 p.m. as we say goodbye to Ryback, the piece of crap he is and piece of shit he is. I'm all done. I've ranted about Ryback. I can't stand him. Hate his guts. Hate his face. Hate his beard. Hate everything about him. Hate his stupid RVD attire look-alike. He stole that from RVD, piece of crap. If I was RVD, I'd be pissed off.
RVD?
Yeah, that's an Where do you think he got his attires from?
You're talking about Ryback's attire.
Yeah, it's from the RVD guy who does RVD's attire. Piece of crap he is. He's just a stealer. Steals everything. What's next? You gonna steal the jackhammer too?
Maybe. He should.
He should, yeah. Just make a much bigger clone of Goldberg. I've read
the Goldberg chants are pretty loud, so.
Good, I'm glad. I hope WWE gets it in their heads. You know, I think every time Ryback smacks his head, I think he's like trying to get a concussion. I kind of hoping he hits his head even harder when he comes out. It's kind of funny. Was he dumb? Doy! Keep hitting your head, Ryback, you loser. Obviously, we do have Ryback fans out there, and I'm sad because Ryback doesn't have the talent like Fandango or talent like Daniel Bryan or the talent like Dolph Ziggler or the talent like even John Cena. Ryback is boring. I've had enough of Ryback. He's a loser. Right or wrong?
Again, I don't care. I'm not a big Ryback fan. He doesn't bother me though. His match is okay. I don't mind him.
But that ended Raw. With Cena going through a table, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, Ryback showed up again during the match, put Cena through the table. Count out.
Go figure.
Axel wins again.
Axel wins again, yay! Let's see, I think that was pretty much it for Raw. Let's see, Kofi Kingston did go for surgery. He's in a sling, and he starts physical therapy soon, and yeah, pretty much, you know, he'll go through that stage of his, physical therapy does suck, so hopefully he goes through it quick, and we'll have him back. Chris Jericho tweeted about Daniel Bryan, and he said, and I quote, "I may be the best in the world at what I do, but at WWE, Daniel Bryan is the best performer in the entire business right now. Thank you." From Chris Jericho, hashtag much respect. Definitely agree. Chris Jericho, you are not the best in the world. That is the guy from Chicago.
No, absolutely
CM
not.
Punk.
Chris Jericho's better.
Huh?
Chris Jericho's miles ahead of CM Punk. Didn't we have already a whole bracket?
Yeah, I know.
Who won that?
Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho. Should have been CM Punk.
CM Punk, he can't handle. He's not up to Chris Jericho's league.
Top W star night at Raw again last night. Obviously, that is Swagger. Interesting why Swagger hasn't been at live events. We know he's not admitted in Canada due to his legal troubles in the United States. But there was no word why he wasn't at Raw. Even though Zeb Coulter cut a promo on the app last night, Swagger was not there. So what is going on with Swagger? Where in the world is Jack Swagger?
Nobody cares.
What?
Nobody cares anymore.
No, that's true. Oh, the name of the show is Total Divas, by the way.
Okay.
We had another glimpse of the Wyatt family.
The Wyatt family?
Yes, the Wyatt.
I like the first vignette better.
I thought this one was okay. I did see.
No, it was good. It was good. I just like the first one better.
No, I understand.
That's all.
I'm liking this creepy side of Bray Wyatt. Kind of cool. Yeah, kind of Can't wait for them to come.
Mm.
I like the word coming part, and it's like, when are you guys coming? Come on. Come on. Also, we have a new Rick Rude t-shirt.
A Rick Rude
Yes,
t-shirt?
Rick Rude.
Oh, goodness.
It says, "Sup, ladies? Ravishing."
Mm.
It seems pretty cool, though. It's something I would get. It's, I'll show Ant-Man.
Ravishing Rick Rude. Okay, it's pretty funny, but I mean, if you walk around with that shirt, it's basically a cartoon of Rick Rude showing his six-pack.
Yes.
With his hands behind his head and all that stuff. But if I go out in public with that and not everyone knows it's a wrestling shirt,
Yeah, I know.
it's gonna look like, well, I'm not gonna go there, but.
Speaking of Vince, we reported that a week ago that the eventual plans for Triple H concussion storyline was to bring Vince, Stephanie McMahon to TV to try to talk him out of wrestling. The angle that happened last night wasn't supposed to happen for several weeks. WWE may have went ahead with it because of how worried they were up against the NBA playoffs.
So Bray Wyatt sent out a tweet that just says TikTok, TikTok, TikTok,
Really?
TikTok. Yep.
Interesting.
Jericho also tweeted something along the lines of that he's the best in the world at what he does, but at the moment Daniel Bryan is the best performer in the business.
I just said that. Repeating my words.
No, I didn't hear you. And what else went on? That's about it. You were saying something about some crappy sport.
Oh yeah, the NBA.
Yeah.
Congrats to the Heat. We had San Antonio versus the Miami Heat for the NBA championship. Yay! Just quickly, I got the Heat in 6.
What?
I got the Heat repeating, even though San Antonio might give them a run for their money, but. Even though I can't stand the Heat, LeBron gets his second ring.
Well, that's a coincidence, because I can't stand basketball.
I know you can't. I think that's... we have Triple H, I guess his DVD's coming out eventually.
Alright, here we go.
Really?
I hope it's like 20 discs.
I think it's like 3 discs.
No, it should be 20.
I think it's 3.
They should just stop pretending that they don't love Triple H so much and just have the greatest DVD collection of all time.
Well, it's going to be a new Triple H biography. It's going to be his build up on his legacy. 13-time world champion. Packed over with 3 hours of documentary footage. All new interviews and matches. Pretty much, they're going to talk about Triple H's career as well as his executive role with the WWE. So, if you guys are Triple H Marks fans, whatnot, get it.
I'm sure it does have a few classics on there. You know?
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I got a weird hours of sleep last night. I went to 4 p.m., woke up at 6, and then I was just out of it last night, exhausted. But I'm you ever heard of wrestling jokes, stuff like that? No one wrestling jokes, about Randy Orton or Kofi Kingston and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There was one interesting one that was kind of funny. How many members of the IWC does it take to put up a light bulb?
Oh boy.
Ready?
Yeah.
100. 1 to screw it in, the other 99 to complain about how it's not like the light bulbs from the Attitude Era.
There you go. Sounds about right to me.
Sounds about right to me. Let's see. There were a couple of gems. Why can't Chris Benoit go to the gas station? Because he always carries matches, and he's dead.
Oh. Took a while, but I got it.
Let's see. Matt Hardy's so fat he sat on the rainbow and the Skittles fell out. Yeah, I said that one. I was like, eh. RVD and Jeff Hardy get into a car. Who's driving?
The police.
Correct. Let's see. What do you call David Otunga without talent?
David Otunga?
Wow, how'd you know that?
Because, come on. I'm just taking, the last two are just guesses.
What was the name of Chris Jericho's sex book?
Does this have to do something with his 1001 holds?
You're close. Armbar, guide to 1,004 sex positions.
Okay.
You were close. He gave you that. What does Owen Hart say every time he goes to McDonald's?
What, nuggets? Something with nuggets?
Close. Yeah, you're right. I am not a McNugget.
I'm not a McNugget.
Want to hear a wrestling joke?
Wrestling?
Yeah. No, David Otunga.
Oh. I thought the joke was going to be wrestling.
Why can't John Cena buy moves from the Ultimate Warrior?
Because he doesn't sell them?
Wow, you're on. Are you sure you're not cheating over there?
No, I'm not.
Wow. Let's see. Looking. Why does Vince McMahon walk funny?
I don't know.
Why do you think Triple H had so many title reigns?
I see.
What's the difference between Vladimir Kozlov and Heidenreich?
Gosh, those two. What?
Vladimir Kozlov didn't. Michael Cole.
Vladimir Kozlov didn't Michael Cole? Oh,
yeah. Remember Heidenreich and Michael Cole?
I remember that.
What's the difference between Chris Benoit and Scott Steiner?
Scott Steiner's alive?
I wouldn't let Scott Steiner look after my son.
You wouldn't let Scott Steiner look after my son?
I don't know.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Yeah, that's what I thought. How many TNA fans does it take to put up a light bulb?
TNA fans?
Yes.
I don't know how many.
Both of them.
Me and somebody else, I guess.
Yeah. Ric Flair ordered a pizza. He got oh, wait, hold on. Oh, why does Cena do a 5-knuckle shovel?
Why?
He's counting the number of moves he got.
That's not right. Maybe that was a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, right? Why did Sheamus break up with his last girlfriend?
Too many something?
Close. Too many lies. Too many lies.
We
We got a Brooke Hogan joke!
What? No. That's... We will know... We will not joke about
What does Brooke Hogan say when you blow in her ear?
I don't know, actually.
Oh... Thanks for the refill.
What?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Eh. What does Austin Kong have between her breasts that Gail Kim doesn't?
What?
A belly button.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, right? How does Kevin Steen sort his laundry?
I don't know.
Filthy goes here, filthy but wearable goes there.
Filthy but wearable, okay.
What do John Cena and Ric Flair have in common?
What?
They both have the same slogan, you can't see me, Cena from the ring, Flair when it's time to pay his bar tab.
Yes. Sounds about right.
How many... Oh,
I heard about that.
This is what I thought was the best one on this one. How many WWE fans does it take to put up a light bulb?
How many what?
How many WWE fans does it take to put up a light bulb?
I don't know.
9. They don't need one. They all have to be in bed by 7 p.m. Boom! Get
I
it?
don't have to be in bed by 7 p.m.
Kind of.
No,
They're kids, I mean, come on.
Oh, they're doing the kid thing.
Yeah. You know where it's at with kids, but interesting. There are some, like I said, there are some.
Well, it's obviously not true because there's plenty of kids at Raw.
Yeah, I know, right?
So,
what does Shawn Michaels look for in women?
a smile.
Someone with screw job lips.
Oh.
Why couldn't Hulk Hogan sleep in the 80s? He can never lie down for more than 3 seconds.
Nice.
That's not a bad one. Let's see. Any more we got here? What did CM Punk tell Adam Copeland when he tried to feel him up?
What?
I'm straight edge.
Why would Adam Copeland try to feel up CM Punk? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'm straight edge.
Yeah. Get it?
Okay.
What did Hulk Hogan ask in the arts and crafts class? What you gonna glue, brother? Why was the Ultimate Warrior fired from the pet shop? He couldn't sell a pedigree. What did Devon tell Bubba when they were working at McDonald's?
Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Bubba, test the fries.
Yeah.
Not bad.
These are killing me.
These are killing you. Accidentally ran over a kid wearing a John Cena t-shirt. In my defense, I couldn't see him. Not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
Well, we'll go one more. If Kofi Kingston and the Dynamite Kid were a tag team, what would their name be?
I don't know. Boom?
Boom goes the Dynamite.
Oh.
Like I said, there's some are good, some are bad, but no one does like wrestling jokes. It'd be kind of interesting where you know, if there are more wrestling jokes out there. That's why we have the memes and all. But
True.
you know, there were some gems, some not so gems. But on that note, we have SmackDown for SmackDown spoilers for tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's pretty much covered.
Hey, Fat Boy.
Yes.
Target just called.
Oh, why?
They said you don't have to work tonight.
There's a God. Thank you.
Lying. They want you to work tomorrow night. Call back Lisa.
Okay.
Alright?
Thank you.
I don't know where you are, so.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm on my show.
Oh, that's whose black car is back there?
No.
Contra?
I don't know whose car that is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Great for the show.
Exactly.
I don't know. I guess, any more final thoughts on Raw or stuff like that?
Not really.
Not really? Dolph Ziggler might be returning tonight, so.
Yeah, so much for the dirt sheets, right?
Yeah, right?
Oh, Dolph
He's
Ziggler.
gonna return, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. That about does it for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm John.
Zap.
Later.